Hi everybody, you're very welcome to our gentle flow 20-minute daily reset. Whenever you're ready, you can come and join me on your mat. You have the size of 2 fists between your feet and your knees. Your shoe size roughly heels to glutes, and you can roll your back down onto the mat. Check in with your pelvis position. Feel the pelvis move. Feel your lower back and the front of the hips. Imprint your spine and arch. Imprint and arch. Find the center for a neutral pelvis position. That subtle curve in the lower back. Tailbone is heavy, lower ribs are heavy. Hands onto the rib cage. Inhale, open the ribs wide. Exhale, knit the ribs in and down. Twice more. Once more. When you're ready, hands by the sides. Slide your hands to the end of the mat. You feel your armpits drawing down the sides of your body. Press your shoulders back to lengthen across your collarbones. Lower ribs are still heavy, so you're pressing into the feet. Feel the tailbone, your lower ribs and the back of the shoulders. Breathe in to prepare. With your exhale, find the back and the front of the pelvic floor, like you're holding in wind, holding in a drop of pee. Scoop your belly and trace up along your back and knit your ribs in and down. Inhale, open the ribs wide. Exhale, gentle with the pelvic floor. Scoop and trace up along your back and knit your ribs in and down. Once more, inhale. Exhale, find your pelvic floor. Deflate the abs along your spine and knit your ribs together. Breathe in to prepare. With your exhale, strengthen the center of your body. So now as you lift your right knee, there's no movement in your spine. You feel that bracing of the core work. Inhale. Use your exhale to lift the left knee. Squash your knees and ankles together. Imagine a clamp across your torso, so the ribs are not able to pop forward. Your lower ribs are heavy. You're breathing out and back in. Lateral breath and back in. So even though our brain goes down the body into the pelvis and the legs, keep thinking about the armpits drawing down the sides of the body and the lower ribs being heavy. Breathe in. Exhale, tap your left toes. Inhale to lift, your knees touch. Exhale, tap the right toes and inhale to lift. The pace is pelvic floor, abs, ribs. Inhale, open the ribs. Pelvic floor, abs, ribs. Inhale to open the ribs. Let's do 5. 4. 3. Keep the back steady, so check in with the upper body, the armpits. 2. Use the core. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. Last one each side, working the core from the inside out, stabilizing around your spine. Lengthen your legs up to the ceiling. Like a river flowing, just feel the blood flowing through the legs down into the hips, and then you can hug your knees in. Rock your knees from side to side, let your head out from side to side. Breathe in, exhale, let it go. Back to the center, squash the legs together like you're trying to burst a balloon between your knees and ankles, and then release into tabletop. Check in with the upper body so your lower ribs are heavy, crawl your fingers down the mat. This time you're going to exhale to tap the right leg and inhale to tap the left leg. But our form here is what we're looking for. So we're not doing this. You want to keep the lower ribs heavy, and imagine there's a wall here in your tabletop. So we can't break that wall. We really think about your tabletop alignment, your position again. So exhale the right toes, inhale the left toes. The hard part is stopping in tabletop. 5, 4, 3. Feel the body responding to the weight of the legs. 2, 1. Come back to the center, squash the legs together. This time you're going to exhale with the left leg and inhale for the right toes to tap. 5, 4, 3. Think about tabletop. 2, 1. Bring the legs together, stretch your legs up to the ceiling like a waterfall down into the hips, and then you can hug your knees in. Rock your knees from side to side, let your head out from side to side, breathe in fully, breathe out fully, and you can center up when you're ready. We'll continue with the abs, but we'll go from C-curve into roll down. So you can roll forward. This time you can have more space from your heels to your glutes and sit up nice and tall. Let's check in with the shoulders. So your arms are forward, shoulder blades separate, then the opposite of that, they draw together. Shoulder blades spread across your back and then they draw together. Can you find the center of these two positions for neutral? Draw your armpits down the sides of your body. Lengthen through your spine while keeping the neck long. So we have these different directions up through the neck and the crown of the head. Down with the shoulders and the armpits. Anchor your hips and grow through all of the spine. Breathe into the side of your ribs. Exhale, gently find your pelvic floor. Scoop your belly up along your back and knit your ribs in and down. Inhale to prepare. With your exhale, the lower abs are going to help you to curl the tailbone under. You want to scoop the belly and knit the ribs. So we need space and length here, like an ice cream scoop, scooping out the front of the body. So there's a C shape in the back, but the abs are really switched on, as opposed to this, which you can still move through, but we don't have that connection. So breathe in, exhale, pelvic floor, abs, ribs. Everything happens from the center, supported by the center. Pause here, let's challenge our stability. You inhale to open the ribs wide. Exhale, scoop out the center to come forward. Inhale, roll and stack and relax your shoulders. Let's do 4. A bit taller than last time. 3. 2. Last one. Now you know you have that as an option, C-curve, or you can follow me into roll down, so that's up to you. Give yourself space to roll down on the mat, take a breath in. Exhale, start from the core, lower abs to help you to roll through the lower back. Use the core, you should be able to knit the ribs together and lower down with control, one vertebra at a time. Here I'm stopping because it's important that you keep the work in the abs. So now the neck can wiggle and the neck is free at every point of this move. Lower down. Lower ribs heavy. Inhale, arms in line with the ears. Make sure you're not popping off the mat. Exhale, the arms go forward. Scoop through the core, head, neck and shoulders follow. Think about imprinting your spine. So we reverse our way down and then inhale to roll and stack. With that information, let's flow for 4. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. 2. 'Last one, slow, controlled, connected to your breath, allowing the breath work to relax your mind and body. And inhale to roll and stack and relax your shoulders. Let's come to a crossed ankle position. You can take your time. We'll check in with the spine. Shoulder blade position, anchor your hips, get into the pelvic floor, scoop your belly and knit your ribs. So instead of this, you're scooping through the center. We feel the core from the armpits down, from the pelvic floor up, everything meeting in the center. From there, open the arms nice and wide so there's length across the collarbones, still connected to your rib cage placement. Right hand up, left palm down and stretch apart in 2 different directions. You're going to exhale, very gentle with the bottom hand, round and scoop out the underneath side of your body for a big sigh side bend C curve. Then we inhale to the center. We're going to go to the same side. You exhale, go for that side bend, and then reach for your rotation. You're going to inhale nice and tall, and then we're going to exhale to rotate the spine. And inhale. Let's try that again. Exhale, side bend. Inhale to the center. Exhale, side bend. Get that length and then rotate. Inhale, come up and out. Exhale, spine twist. And inhale. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, stack the spine. Both hips are heavy. Exhale, side bend with a reach and rotation. Inhale, come up and out. Lengthen your neck. Exhale, rotate through the spine. Inhale to come back. Once more. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, gentle with your side bend and rotate. Inhale, come up and out. Exhale, spine twist. Gentle inhale. Relax your shoulders. Swap the cross so the other foot is coming in front. Check your shoulder blades. Scoop through the center. Open the arms out nice and wide. Left palm up, right palm down, and stretch apart. Breathe in. Exhale, mermaid side bend. Really scoop out the underneath side. Inhale, nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. You can wiggle your neck. Exhale to side bend. Reach, establish the side bend first, then rotate. So we bring some more tissue with us. Come up and out. Anchor the hips, lengthen your spine, and then we spine twist. And inhale. So let's get started. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, side bend and reach and rotate. Inhale, come up and out. Spine twist. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Hips are glued to the mat. Exhale, mermaid side bend, reach and rotate. Inhale, come up and out of that rotation. Exhale, spine twist. And inhale. Exhale, side bend. Let the breath relax you. Inhale. Exhale, side bend and rotate. Inhale, up and out. Exhale, spine twist. And inhale. Just 2 more rounds. Exhale, mermaid side bend. Scoop out the underneath side. Inhale, nice and tall. The neck is relaxed. Exhale, side bend, reach and rotate. Inhale, come up and out and relax your shoulders. Exhale, spine twist. And inhale. Once more, side bend. Side bend and twist. Spine twist. And you can let that go. Settle into how that feels through the body. We've woken up the core, the hips, articulation through the spine, and now the side body. So you should feel a bit longer and a lot more connected. We'll tap in with that mind-body connection all the time. Take your time coming to all fours. Whatever way it suits you, you can meet me here. Hip width between the knees, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Really go for that stretch in the hands and relax your shoulders. You're just like a table here, so we'll check in with this position for a moment. You want to make sure that you're not squeezing the shoulder blades together or rounding too much. Find the center and let your shoulders be a little bit flatter against the rib cage. Make sure that the shoulders are away from the ears, so your neck is long, ears away from the shoulders. Stretch forward through the crown of the head. You don't want to hang the head or look up. You're looking straight down and the back of the neck is nice and long through the rest of the spine. Draw the armpits down gently. And then from here, the fingers are fanned out. So if you gently press into the little finger, it's subtle, but you can feel your tricep. Feel the connection up into the back of the arm. If you stop that and press into the index finger and the thumb on both hands, you can feel into the bicep a little bit more, so we can appreciate those nerve roots through the fingers. So we're fanning them out for a reason. It just has a different effect on the neck than if the fingers are together. All are good. We're just trying to optimize our neutral position all the time. Breathe in. With your exhale, find your pelvic floor, scoop your belly and knit your ribs. That will lift your spine if it's tilting forward. So feel that core set around the center. You should be able to knit the ribs towards the hips. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we strengthen the center and push into the front of the legs to release the right hand, so we're not worried about the other hand. Inhale to come back. Exhale, it's about the abs bracing, and then release the left hand. And inhale to come back. Now with the legs, use your core, release the right leg. We don't want it so high that it arches your back, so scoop the belly, knit the ribs, and shoot the leg back. Inhale to draw the knee back in. Exhale, second side. And inhale to draw the knee back in. You can, of course, do one at a time, just upper or just lower body. Otherwise, we'll put it together for just a flow through Superman. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, left hand, right leg. And inhale to lower without your back moving. Exhale, right hand, left leg. And gently inhale to lower. We're trying to keep the spine as still as possible. Go for the first side, left hand, right leg. And inhale to lower. Find your core rather than worrying about the legs. Exhale, right hand, left leg. And inhale to lower. Keep your alignment through all of this movement. Let's get started. We'll start with the left hand and the right leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 5. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4. Three. Length through the spine. How still is the spine as you come back in? How still is the back as you reach back out? Inhale to gently lower. 2. Think about the spine and the core work. Last one each side. And you can let that go. Sit halfway back or the full way into your shell pose, whatever suits your knees and your back. Crawl the fingers forward, get your elbows closer to the ground. Breathe into your lower spine. Exhale, let everything go. If you'd like, flip your palms up to the ceiling. Get the thumbs as far back as possible. Get the elbows close to the ground. Get your chest close to the ground. Breathe in and out. And when you're ready, you can let that go. Take your time. We'll come to a side lying position. We're going to bend the knees to start with. You could lie down flat or support your head. Relax the shoulders and lengthen your neck. Bring the knees in front of you so there's 90 degrees behind the knees and at the hip. Squash your knees and ankles together. We can check in with our hip position. Our hip bones are stacked. Press into the bottom leg and float to the top leg. Stretch the leg out. Reach through your toes, your ankle, your knee and your hip. Flex the foot and push through the heel so our brain thinks about the back of the leg a little bit more. And really stretch the leg so a mouse hole space gets created underneath the lower side of the body. We don't want to hike the hip and get rid of that mouse hole. So this is going to be a small movement. The side of the pelvis is going to block you getting too high. If we move the pelvis, you could go higher. But let's keep that mouse hole. Exhale up and up. So we'll do 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that flex in the ankle, hinge from the hip. We inhale, point your toes, and exhale just for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And you can bring the leg back in. Just relax the outside of the hip. Let's go for the same on the second side. So you can meet me on your other side. Choose your upper body position. We bend the knees to start with. Squash your knees and ankles together. Hips are stacked. Press into the bottom leg. Release the top leg. Stretch it out. Stretch so much through the leg that you create a mouse hole underneath the lower side of the body. Still strong through your spine. Flex the ankle. Push through the heel without hip hiking. So keep the hips steady. Exhale and exhale. We have 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that flex in the ankle, hinge from the hip. Inhale, point, reach, and exhale just to the straight line so the knee stays down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. And you can bring the knee back in, just relax that out of the hip. Whenever you're ready, we'll make our way down onto our bellies and we'll cool down with some back extensions. So you can take your time coming through the legs or going to one side. Reach back through the ankles, draw the shoulders down. Elbows can be closer or further away from you. And you never have to push fully into extension. You could keep a bend in the elbows, you could keep quite close to the mat. So always do whatever suits you. Draw your shoulders down, relax your neck, lengthen forward through the crown of the head. Press into the front of the legs. We feel our awareness of the core coming back in. Gentle with the pelvic floor, scoop and trace up along the back. Knit the ribs, it draws you closer to the ground. With the exhale at the bottom, we come back to that ab work. You let it go with the inhale. Inhale. Keep length through the legs and exhale to lower. Inhale to the front of your body. Just never force the back. Exhale to lower. Keep your neck long, shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 5. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. And just let it go. Feel the class through your spine. It's nice to check in and be mindful. Our ab work, the side body work, all fours, your Superman, your side lying position, and now this extension. So feel the twists, the side bend, extension and flexion. Feel all the breath work, how revitalized our body may feel. New oxygen through the cells in the body. The mind is nice and open and a little freer because we had to focus so much on every part of every move. So whenever you're ready, press back. You can allow your back to relax. Maybe you want to do a gentle cat-cow stretch. Just feel the spine after all of that strengthening, mobilizing, flexibility. Come back to the center and we're done. So hot here today, so I'm sweating more than I should be. Thank you so much for joining another daily reset. I really appreciate it. It means I can keep doing what I love, so thank you so much for taking the link. I'll see you every day on this class, which is your challenge, and next week for a new class. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoy this one.